Hello, 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 everyone. Can you hear me? Welcome back to another Neely Played It stream. Hello, today we are playing Danganronpa V3. It's been a little minute, and we're trying to finish this game by summertime. I really want to finish it, before the end of April, so we're here, we're playing it. We're going to finish class trial number 5. That's the goal. I don't know how much I got left though, but we about to play it. And how are y'all doing today? Hold on, we're gonna go ahead and get to the game. How are y'all today? Nothing's going my way today. I have to be honest. Nothing is going my way. Everything's lopsided. Like, crazy work. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music back up. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the music back up just because I know it's gonna get a little lower once we get in there, into the game. I do have a snack with me. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Y'all can get y'all a snack as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. Nobody wants me to have my way. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see, I played December 21st. Wow. Would you like to load the save data? Like, why wouldn't I? Yes. Yes. And then the Monokuma and Cubs theater segment began. What am I doing? What am I doing? But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. I have my Fair Life, non-sponsored. Sponsor me. Why not?
The flashback light became the motive.
Hold on, how we do auto again? Oh, it's not that?
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
I'm naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Girl, no you didn't.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct?
But why pick that particular poison?
Because it has a
Some of the
100%
poisons
death
in my
rate.
lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
No, I just feel like it's cliche.
Especially with that message in the courtyard.
This world is mine, Kokichi.
Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Talking about remnants of despair? What's that?
Dude.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Dude.
But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless. I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Like,
Shut up, you asshole!
she said, "Bah, bah, bah,
I
bah, bah,
realized it was
bah."
pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
What you really did. Girl.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Why?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
Girl.
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick,
That's not funny.
drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote,
Then Kokichi came and stole it.
but Kokichi stole it from him.
Did I write this?
Sorry, but I can't die here.
That's crazy.
Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Split it, y'all.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
No, he didn't.
He already went to space. Damn it!
Stop!
Asking him to please stop saving himself.
Phew, it feels so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class
class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
And what are you gonna do?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
You still be dying, girl.
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
How does this make sense?
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki.
Now,
The
kid.
situation just got way worse. Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
That would have made me get something.
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily.
I got something for Shuichi.
I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do.
Is he?
So, show me what you got. I won't meddle with your plans.
Oh, is you Junko?
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just
Run where?
run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
But I refuse to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from,
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered.
They both going to glory,
I couldn't
Lord.
do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
Be for real.
Dare you make fun of him? You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now?
Jump the exisal. Jump the
Out in
exisal.
the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
What is it,
We don't
Shuichi?
have the whole truth.
Period. Because where'd he go after the bathroom?
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Tell me what you understand.
There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
They about to put me to work.
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Kaido protecting Kokichi, Maki becoming the Blackened, Kokichi drinking the antidote. I mean, all of these seem fine. The control panel being damaged. Kaido protected Kokichi. It gotta be.
That's it.
Okay.
Maki said she used a knife to try to
Right.
break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Well, if they already shut it down with the
I was too
thing.
focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the truth.
I did attempt to enter the hangar,
What am I
and I
supposed to be doing?
tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you would approach the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
I was not listening. I'm not gonna lie.
To a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Mm-mm.
You really try to break the control panel.
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Alright, let's try this again. It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly, so can we learn from that?
I
I wasn't
attempt to
listening.
enter the hangar,
Okay.
and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Right.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you would approach the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
No, it's
Perhaps it was turned to a special
electro
setting?
bomb.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Come on, let's go again. Oh, my back.
I did attempt to enter the hangar, and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you would approach the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Was that right?
Wrong!
Ow.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this month.
Yeah, true.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Yes.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
To shut off.
I have no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. We can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be, right? In that case, then
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
the main objective of Kokichi using the electro bomb was, let's read it. Disable the remote control, keep Kibo away, disable the press's safety function. Disable the remote control. That doesn't make any sense. Keep Kibo away. I can see it. But why would he say that?
That's it. It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
Yes, girl.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That sure is true.
Why would he do that?
Because he wanted to
There's only
kill
one
Kaido.
reason that anyone would want to do that.
To murder.
I'm right. It means that we've been thinking about this all along.
Oh, I gotta stop dancing. What aspect of this case runs contrary to new evidence? Kaido's cause of death?
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
Period.
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Like maybe smashing? It's literally the hydraulic press.
This is it!
That's so... Oh my god, that is so sad.
Press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
Oh, that's
If
tragic.
the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Exactly.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
I know she was about to poo herself. I know she probably thought,
Killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was
I can't
operating
believe-
the hydraulic press.
I'm knowing she was like, I can't believe I killed the man that I love.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Not me. Don't point at me. Don't do that. He said, is it really possible to determine Kaido's actual cause of death? Was Kaido's cause of death the poison arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? Are we being optimistic? I don't know. I don't know what to tell. Ow. Okay.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here.
This is so
Choose the
stupid.
culprit with your own intuition. Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna say you every time.
Facing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Y'all really making me vote? Okay, who did it? I'm gonna say Shuichi. I mean, yeah, Shuichi. Oh, I said Shuichi earlier, I think. I meant Kokichi. It wasn't Himiko. It wasn't Maki. I could see Kibo doing it. Whatever. There's no evidence actually leading up to Kibo.
My line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you?
Of course you do.
Just like you always do.
Huh?
Right.
Yes, of course.
Monokuma did it.
What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say?
Monokuma don't even know.
Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
This is crazy.
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
That's actually insane. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? It's unwinnable.
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Don't try to give him anything.
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Clearly he's not, girl.
Consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Exactly.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi
And that's what Rantaro was trying to tell y'all.
whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stub Monokuma, the exosomes. Yes, the exosomes weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
Attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him. They were just standing around him. So, still as can be. Uh-oh.
That's it. We were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
What he said? Oh, at the time, hold on. Oh, at the time, the exos were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They
True.
would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosome, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
So, to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
Like, girl, come on.
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Right, can y'all get it through y'all skulls?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How can we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Yes.
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Be serious.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too.
Who is he
In the
gagging? Like,
interest
who's he
of
talking to?
fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
and what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Who cares? Of course.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm kind of getting bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
Oh, goodness. Why my mouse keep doing this? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I went and made myself some coffee. You know what's crazy? I didn't have a single cup of coffee today. That's different. That's so unlike me. Also, I've been trying to start drinking oat milk creamer instead of dairy creamer. Because dairy cream is one of the last dairy things that I eat. I would never give up ice cream. I just couldn't see it. Even though coconut milk ice cream is really good. And if that had more like flavors and stuff, variety, I would definitely be eating that. But anyways, I got this Walmart creamer. Was it from Walmart? I think so. It's cool. It's cool. Like, I can drink it. It's just something to get used to. Anyways, back to the game. Here we go.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Miyu said she was getting out of here,
She just
bro.
slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Usurp, I love that word.
Oh, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
They are,
There's no
sweetheart.
doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Is it just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yes.
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Juko
Why are you
Inashina.
so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis.
Plot
and
twist.
You don't need to know.
The mastermind's Rontaro.
I wanna know.
Sorry, I couldn't read. Okay. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
Monokuma just like to hear people yapping. I get that.
Let's figure out the culprit.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator
I'm
anymore.
crying.
You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
That's crazy.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
What?
When I play a game, I But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's master, true. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
Dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world was in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaos.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
Please.
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter. It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy.
If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Hold on.
Let's just ignore my...
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
Y'all, I was hearing some like sweet, like pretty music, but I'm like, where is that coming from? And I had to take my headphones off. I forgot that I put on some Animal Crossing chill jazz music for the cat. False alarm, everything's great. I was like, where is this music coming from? It's crazy. All right.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Yes.
In my experience,
Y'all in his
whenever
house.
you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. I don't know that. I'm about... No. Small empty bottle. Okay. I don't know the answer. Is it this? Oh.
Oh no!
I didn't remember. I should probably just look at all of them. A video shot with a camera from the exisal. Oh! It shows the moment Kaido was crushed by the hydraulic press.
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's
What are you
just my
gonna tell
twisted
me,
personality.
Shuichi? You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it might have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? I'm just gonna shoot one. Oops. 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 Okay. We somewhere. Okay. IVC. I know what it is.
The victim.
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? Oh, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Where would we even get another body?
Then there should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there wasn't another body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Okay, y'all, hold on. Okay.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
Lord. Come on. Let us know. What is it?
You can't just give up here.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Can you?
Alive or not? I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito.
Oh.
I don't want that.
Oh.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Maki will mention.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
What?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
That's creepy. I'm gonna be honest, that's very creepy. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends. All right?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
These two guys are a stubborn bunch.
I thought that said something else. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably another lie.
That wasn't a lie,
If the
Monokuma.
victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Okay, here we
She
go.
made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video? Oh, look, it paused. It paused. It paused. I didn't notice that before. It paused. Cut. Cut. It paused.
Must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick.
There is no trick.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me.
Yeah,
The hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
exactly.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. He said the hydraulic press stopped. If we can put our heads together, we can find a hope. We won't fall into despair. We won't.
Must be some trick to that video.
We won't.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick.
I'm gonna leave it at hydraulic press because the rest of them.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video.
Here we go.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Come on.
Any other bright ideas?
Come on.
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me.
Here we go.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be
I know I didn't just do that again. I know I didn't.
Video was shot at another location.
I know I didn't. How do you fast forward with this?
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Must be some trick to that video.
That's not what I was trying to do.
There is no
I'm gonna stay right here.
You can check.
So I gotta hit the pink stuff first. As I say, as I keep moving.
Suspicious to any of you?
We're gonna try this again.
Natural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seems off about that video till now. When the hydraulic press stopped for
Thank God. I was about to get so mad. I wasn't trying to do it another time.
Kibo was onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped?
It
for a
sure
second?
did. As soon as it covered the face, it did. Sure did. Yep. Yep.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It did pause.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. What you thinking, Shuichi? Because I don't know. Oh, girl. Girl, I don't remember what's the purpose of this game. What am I looking at, bro? What are we looking at? Losing all kinds of time. Is it not uncovered enough? I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing now? What? Was I supposed to pick one? Let's try this again.
is this?
Retry. Let's try it again.
End here.
So I'm like, am I just supposed to display? I have not played that part of the that game. Mind, was it Mine? I haven't played that in so long. God, I am supposed to choose one. don't know what the answer is. What even is the question? What's the question? I'm just gonna pick one lower because I don't even know what the question is. Oh, now they got it looking different. Y'all suck. I did way worse this time than last time. What was the question? I literally don't know what the question was. I'm not lying. What was the question? All right, I'm about to pick one. Dang, it was the wrong answer. So it's not the little remote control thing. I don't even know what the question was. I don't even remember what the question was. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's. Come on. Come on. Retry. What is the question, Shuichi? I don't even know what the question is. I hate that for me. Dang, I did bad on that one. Dang. Period. Alright, we're gonna try this one. Really? Okay. Okay. Whatever the question was, period. Yes. That's what I like to see.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
You were there. You were there. It's like, man, if only this music had some voice acting to go along with it.
You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
You just pause it, girl.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
It was the camera. Exactly. The camera stopped. It's not edited.
You stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Oh, the electro bomb cut off the. Yes, I see now. That's how the body switch. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. The camera. Girl. Come on. Not the same freaking game. Where's what I'm... Okay, it's not this. It's gotta be something over here. All right.
I see it.
I know you do. So when they turn the electricity off and it stopped the camera, stopped the hydraulic press, it also stopped the camera.
Same time as the hydraulic press.
Exactly.
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously.
Exactly.
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Ouch. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Child, I can't even tell this map. Okay. Where's the hydraulic press? I'm confused. What is what? Is this the press or the bathroom? I'm gonna say it was about. Is this the press? I'm gonna say it's about right here.
There!
Look at that! Go me.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere.
Dang, I had it like perfectly.
To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
Where y'all getting at?
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Rude.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
So you couldn't see them switch it.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Right.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would reduce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hanger to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a full pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press.
No, girl.
In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body.
Girl. And so is he alive?
Kaito's still alive.
Do we believe that?
Just a minute.
Like, hold on. Because now it's looking like Kaito is the, the blackened. He don't even want to say it.
Miko, the different body you mentioned. What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Okichi's the mastermind, so he...
That's sick.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so
Kaito's the
I don't think he'd be
mastermind.
able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
It's giving Squid Games.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
Come on then.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
Yep.
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away? The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Nobody. No one. Kaito gone. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, you're getting what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down? Then the real victim was the two people who switched places in the hydraulic press. The real victim was the other person in the hangar.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
You know who, baby.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Kaito was already talking like this is his last days, okay? Come on. If I have the timeline right, there were only two people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. What? Oh, brother. Is it victim again? We're gonna try it. Okay. I'm gonna do victim. C T M. All right, victim. What? Victim what? Let me try L. No. H. It. Ooh. Oh, that's T. The victim helped. That's T. That's sad. I think it really was Kaito. I really do. Sadly.
What do you mean?
His heart hurt.
There were only two people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only two people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
Exactly.
culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Why are you screaming like that?
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Y'all trying to say Kaito didn't? The culprit of the case. My detective work hasn't failed me. The culprit, something. It can only be them. Who, Kaito? Girl, be for real. Be for real.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
Can we be serious for a second?
hydraulic press and camera at first.
Kokichi gone to glory, y'all.
While the press was stopped. Then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito.
Ooh.
So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota.
That's
That is what
crazy.
the ultimate detective has
Ow.
deduced, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Dang, that's effed.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Yes.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
We not about to do this. Hold on, watch this. Watch this.
There's just
Hold
no
on.
way that Kaito can...
We're not doing this. You are not the culprit. No, you're not.
I saw... Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from...
Girl, look at her face.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that... But the truth speaks different.
Maki,
I don't know.
you're not about to watch. See, you see how they like to waste time? He said, Maki, are you insane? Trying to protect Kaito, yes, because she thought he was fine and she loved him just like he loved her. That's why they had
There's
nicknames.
only one antidote. So it's more likely he died from my poison.
All right, we are,
It's not
girl.
decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote. There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
No, you didn't. I know you're hurting. I know you're hurting. I understand. Maki, here's my problem. Maki too often is willing to risk everybody's lives for however she's feeling in the moment. That has happened way too often. Maki always be like, and you know what? I did it because I'm tired of this game. You're going to get everybody killed. Stop. That's not how the game. Maki's too smart to be doing this. Like, you're an assassin. That makes no sense for you to keep throwing yourself out there to protect your friend and protect. You're going to have everybody killed. Stop. Ugh. That just pissed me off. Real bad. I can't imagine that Kaido would do something so selfish. He was trying to confuse Monokuma. That's not selfish. There must be a reason for it. You know the reason. Ooh, excuse me. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
They still entertaining this.
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
Girl, what is this?
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
I don't know what I'm supposed to be clicking.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Okay, so that's why.
What do you know?
Bro, I am.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong.
Why
He
a.
died from my poison arrow.
Bro, I don't know the. Hold on.
There's no other possibility. What do you know?
Yo. Hold on. I have to look up what. What are the controls?
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
And it won't even let me pause it.
I killed Kaito.
What is this called? Argument.
He died from my poison arrow.
Something.
There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Bruh.
What do you know? I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong.
Hold on. I can't find the controls. Okay, W is Y, X is A, W, X, A, B. Stop. Freaking pop-ups. W, X, A, B, W, X, A, B, W, X, A, B, W, A, X, B. Wait. WXAB, 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 WXAB. I have to keep saying this so I can remember because it's going to seem different on there. Retry. Let's do it.
We can't let it end here.
WXAB, WXAB, YXAB. That's what I meant. YXAB.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito!
What?
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
That was right.
What do you know?
YXYX.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. Died from my
YXYX.
poison arrow.
BA BA BA.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Dude.
I'm
Y
telling you, this is the truth.
XXX.
But you keep getting in the way.
B B B.
So goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. So goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah, I don't
was at
even
the
know.
scene, so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
This is not easy, y'all.
I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Girl.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
Are we done? Thank you. Oh my God.
Kokichi drink the antidote.
That dog it. No.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote. Please. Please. Huh? What?
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Possibly.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She
This
didn't
makes no
confirm
sense.
Kokichi drank it.
It don't make
I
any
believe
sense.
that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate. Make him cooperate? The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation. exchange for his own life, he meant. Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
He said, I don't have to endure this anymore. How about that?
This was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would willing to die just to execute their plan?
This is crazy.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
We're not doing this.
Delusion?
Come on.
A delusion completely off the mark. But who cares what you guys think? I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? What?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Oh. Oh, he said put some respect.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the
I still
truth.
think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth.
Let's do it. Closing argument. All right. What am I supposed to do? After receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit, the item. Wait. Trail of blood. Okay, here we go. Neutral bomb. Only antidote. Okay. What is LB? Closing argument. What's okay? Here we go. Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Okay. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? What? Who was hit by the first arrow? Who was hit by the second arrow? What did Kokichi take from the culprit? The only antidote. Okay. After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? The electro bomb. Who actually drank the antidote? I don't have that yet. What else I have left? Trail of blood. Hit the exosome. What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground? Who was put in the hydraulic first? What evidence did the culprit flush down the toilet? Okay, yeah. Did leave in the bathroom. Trail of blood. Oh, that was wrong? What was dragged? Why was he dragged? Who was put in the hydraulic press last? Who actually drank the antidote? Who was hit by the second arrow Maki fired? Who was hit by the first arrow? What opened the shutter? Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? I don't know. After receiving an item from... Okay. Bro. All I have... What do I have left? An exo inside the hangar. A trail of blood. Hit the exo. Let's try this. Alright. And so we got trail of blood and an exo inside the hangar. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? I'm gonna say this. Okay. So now I need to figure out where this trail of blood go. Who was hit? Who was hit? I gotta hurry up. Who actually drank the antidote? Leaving the bathroom. Alright. Thank you. Drink the antidote. Kokichi in the press. Assembled the crossbow. The culprit in the press. Okay. Who was put in the hydraulic press first? Who was put in it last? Where is it? What evidence does the culprit flush down the toilet? That's not, I don't have that. Put the antidote, assembles the crossbow. Okay. Himiko. I don't know. Shit, we gonna try it. Period. Okay. What else we got left? Oh God. Drink the antidote. Where's the okay. Who was hit first? Hit second. Who actually Alright. Let's say 3 arrows. Kokichi's right arm. Culprit's left arm. Kokichi's back. Kokichi's okay. Come on, come on. What am I missing? What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Three arrows. Who was hit by the second arrow? Ooh. Who was hit by the first arrow? What? Oh. We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. What? Oof.
This is the truth of the case.
That was almost too close, you know. All right, let's hear it.
The culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case.
Dang.
Locked in the
R.I.P.
bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi
Yikes.
and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside.
Period.
She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation.
Dang. Look how you just sitting
While
there.
Kokichi was checking up on him, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Shot him in the back. Oh, an
That's why the
arm.
culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Shot in the back. Pow. Right in the kisser.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Period. In the back. Right in the kisser.
The arrow
Ooh.
hit Kokichi right in the back.
Oh, she
It was
missed
no
that.
normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
Come on. From my lab.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died.
And did.
But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spend his lives.
Of course he did. That's him.
When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow.
She did that ish. You see how she was ready to just have everybody, 'cause she wouldn't want them to pick her.
Maki was the one caught by surprise.
She only would have confessed if it was Kaido, because she would have felt bad. She wouldn't have felt bad about Kokichi, so she wouldn't have
Maki
confessed.
from becoming the Black Man, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
Why did she?
The strike
Never mind.
poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But
Yikes.
in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind.
Oh, that's why. Right.
Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote.
Of course.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
She didn't have to run off.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request.
Come on. Come on.
Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
How? How is it blackmail?
The two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan.
How is it blackmail?
There was a lot to prepare,
What?
and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi
I might be
died
missing
from the
something.
strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
That's messed up. I'm already like
Kokichi,
going to
with the
glory.
support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel.
Now you gotta drag my body all
They were
around.
finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel,
This is the slowest working poison
the
ever.
culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders.
Oh, this is sad. Ouch.
Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time.
Did you trust him? I wouldn't trust it in me.
The press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
I thought it was something like the hammer or the bomb did that.
Two
It's
then
crazy.
switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Ugh.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself.
It's crazy.
so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The
Oh,
culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
that's something.
Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body.
Okay, so where's
There
Kaido?
was another reason the victim was killed in this way.
Oh, and he's in an exosome,
It
possibly.
obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
And look at this, Shuichi figured it out.
With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
This is insane.
Finally, they climbed inside of an exosol to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
Okay, hard
They're
stop.
trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind.
Hard stop. So did Kaido come to see if Monokuma didn't figure it out? Because other than that, you are also like, if Monokuma figured it out, they're all dead. You know? So I don't know.
That's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Why he looked menacing?
The culprit is in that
Nightcrawler?
exosol. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut. I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
That's messed up. I hate that for them.
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I hate this for them.
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking,
Oh.
his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Girl,
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong?
no, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth, period. I'm sure that Kaido is inside that exosome. Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect
You
of
claim
this?
everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Girl.
You all think the body was switched when the hydro... But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything. It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible. It's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
I would have been like, it don't hurt to keep discussing. Tsumugi, do you feeling different? We can keep discussing. I'm not dying behind this. No, ma'am. That's crazy.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the... If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killer game itself. That's why Kaido has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Because I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my...
Not that. Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaido. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaido, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Sayahara.
Can I just say something?
No, just vote.
Conversation before we vote.
Literally.
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
Go ahead and say it. Bro.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's go. Yes, I need to lie.
Right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Oh,
Isn't that correct?
I didn't mean to.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
I missed it.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing
Bro.
right there.
Okay. Fast forward. Fast forward.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Thank you.
I only feel the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What is going on?
What?
What do you mean, lie?
What is going on right
Why
now?
did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
You gotta be joking. You gotta be
Truth
joking.
is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes, he threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying
Sir.
like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead.
Hold on. Why did you wait until now to
Dude, they about to piss me off.
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really, I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaido's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin a class trial. If Kaido is risking his life to do this, I'll stand by him. Okay. I believe in Kaido. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm just trying to save us all. This is crazy. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exocell. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming. But as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
Not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
He crying.
Stop it! That's enough.
Exactly, because Kaido was not going to let them do that.
Huh?
It's over.
Girl.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen.
Girl.
So, it's fine.
It's
end this.
fine. Let's end this. Period.
Kaito!
Look at her. She loves him.
So, it really was you?
You gonna leave me here with Shuichi?
Bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything.
Not my bad.
But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
Kaido.
I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else.
Sir.
So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
This is crazy.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
That's crazy for him to reveal himself.
Well said. Let's
That's
get
crazy.
this started then. The heart-racing excitement.
Come on. I'm about to select Shuichi.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
This is a really long trial. It's like 5 hours. The other ones be like 3.5. Dang. You hate to see it. Okay.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice?
It's like, come on. Yikes. That misses and retries. Okay, all right. That's not bad. How I got a B and I got all A's except for one thing? Something isn't adding up. Fine. Can I save it right here? I kind of don't want to hear Kaido's story right now. This trial is really long. Here you go.
Well,
The black who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. Monokuma don't know that. This trial's unfair. There's no way. He can't prove that because he didn't see it. So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. Oh, what a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong. Yikes.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines. Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. Then we got a bunch of alternate lines for different events too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell though, huh?
come on, man.
Come on guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why? Why would you do this? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Was she protecting Kaito or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said. Voice
After
acting?
Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean,
He had told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. That was a lie. I only pretend to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control I had Miyu make. The mysterious message in the courtyard. Using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
Why would you do that? The reason why I pretend to be the mastermind was to end this boring killing game. End it? I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game, but instead this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because a true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on.
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too. Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretend to be the mastermind. My actions were instigated by the true mastermind. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remember the truth from the flashback light. Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind what? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, probably. So we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair. So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair. Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are taught. Oh, dang! I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you. Anyway, like I was saying, ooh, my back is starting to hurt, y'all. Then who is this? Okay, I don't know. The game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win. I don't really get it, but is this the plan? Oh, God. Well, it's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you. God. Oh, sir.
I mean,
All right, where the victim was unknown. I was the victim. If he wrote that either Maki or Kokichi were the black end, then I show myself if Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. If Monokuma's ruling, and if Monokuma, oh my gosh, I've been talking too much. It's been too much. It's been way too much. I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he was messed up on who the black end was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But
Monikuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world. And how can you get there? Oop. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being...
What did you say?
Who's watching when only people left alive? I remember that. Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt. Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi. It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, a death game is made to be watched. Who's watching? It's all about Monokuma. No. Who can say? Why don't you tell us? We were friends during the trial. Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me. Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand. And there's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind, then who's the true mastermind? Is there another remnant of despair like him? I'm not going to spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that.
What?
Hey,
Why did you agree to work with him, Kaido? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyways. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned. Yep.
What?
Yep.
Don't screw around.
well, you know.
It's true as my expects. I'm tired of reading, y'all.
What? You?
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no deaths I won't sink to. Oh, God.
Ruin this killing game.
Dude, I'm doing whatever you tell me to do. I promise. I promise. No questions asked. Well, bring the true mastermind, everyone. Okay. Oh my God. That's so creepy. I couldn't even read it. Oh my God, I got chills in my face. That was nasty. That was nasty.
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. All right.
that punk.
He blackmailed you. Ruined killing game. They let him come up with some crazy plan. Yada, yada, yada.
What?
Could it be?
What are you talking about?
Okay, so what was wrong with him? I'm at my limit just talking, and you was out there working out every day? I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If it was fine during the medical exam, then that means
Could it be?
this might be the virus.
What?
Oh.
If I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. That's crazy. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, We were almost wiped out in an instant. That's crazy.
Could it be?
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaido didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher project.
tell you the truth.
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
Kaido is infected with the virus, but how could that be? I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan. But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome. I'm not agreeing to do nothing for Monokuma that would involve Monokuma punishing me. Monokuma's punishments are some of the most gruesome, nasty, heartless things I've seen. I don't want to be any parts of that. And the fact that he signed up for it, I think I'd rather just go with the flu or something, not what Monokuma got in store for me. Like, absolutely not. I thought it was pretty awesome. Kokichi left me with the whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma, but I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Well done.
All right.
Well then,
Got it.
Lie to you like that. I knew Shuichi see the truth. It keeps saying the same thing.
Why?
Stop calling me your sidekick.
Then
Oh my god.
What's that mean?
I mean, got it.
Huh?
Yeah.
but
What?
Hey,
Hey.
I'm not getting into this.
Huh?
shit!
Ouch.
It's a lot.
That's crazy. The whole room calling you a liar. And you did. That's messed up. But maybe that's what lying is all about. Whatever that is. Eye of the beholder. Kokichi was a very embodiment of a lie. Girl.
huh?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know. Your detective skills kept us alive. He's jealous. You were just way too cool and I got frustrated. So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong. Hey.
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaido. What made you when you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be alright.
Kaito!
Maybe he need to get him out of here if he got a virus. Now while
Won't let you kill him.
that's crazy. Monokuma don't have no heart.
So what?
Indeed.
Cut it out. Kaito. That's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. You see, you don't have a choice, babe.
What was that?
Hey, hey!
Come on.
That's
I don't need this from Monokuma too. Like,
hey!
let's go. Girl. I'm not about to do this. I'm not about to do this. I'm not about to do this. Why would they bring them on here? I'm skipping all of this. I'm not listening. No. No, I'm not playing with them doggone bears. I'm not doing it. I'm not listening. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what they saying.
Shut up. I won't let you kill him.
And here we go.
No.
I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone. And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either. And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. I just don't. That's why I won't let you kill Kaido. I absolutely won't let you. I knew it. I didn't know they was going to actually say it, but I knew she was in love with him.
My bad.
Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. Look at his mouth. I think you have just about as much as I think. Maybe less. Maybe less. Maybe. You know what? Maybe. Because this right here is a crazy scene. I mean, at least he was already, you know, going to glory, on his way to glory, walking to glory per se, you know? Because otherwise his whole life, like this would have been more impactful if he was going to stay alive, I feel like. But he was dying anyway, so.
Hey, so
Makiro asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others? You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends. Why are you telling all her business right now? Kaido, are you being her op? That was your enemy.
come on, man.
Don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
Okay.
I'll endure it.
All right, let's go.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, get ready.
You better get ready. My friends aren't going to lose to you.
Please.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it. So please don't worry.
Shuichi.
Shuichi, never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaido,
The
okay.
impossible is
Don't
possible.
forget, the impossible is impossible. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Thanks, Kaido.
Makiro.
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile. I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Oh, that's sad. Of course, my bad for making you cry like that. Oh,
I'm Kaito Momota.
special
ruler
punishment.
of
He
the
could at least
sky.
gave her a hug or something. Like, come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Get ready.
It's punch.
All right, here we go, y'all. What do he have in store for Kaido? I hate this. I hate it. Dragging by his hair? By the hair, Monokuma? I didn't know Monokuma was on baddies. This is insane. Oh, he's gonna drive him to the sun. Watch. He's gonna drive him to the sun. Watch. Watch. Mark my words. Or he's just gonna blow up. But I think blast off second ignition is gonna blow up. How's he still alive? That's what I'm talking about. He already Done. Period. I love that because he didn't deserve nothing bad. He didn't. That's what I'm talking about. He's pissed. He's pissed. Oh my gosh. There's nothing to say. There's nothing that we can talk about. Oh, he is mad. Was you mad? Kaido won. He died before the end of your punishment. Kaido didn't die from your execution. Kaido wasn't killed by you. It's Kaido's victory. We lost. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jack. Beep. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine. Huh?
Hell yeah! Hey.
Okay, I'm not doing this with these bears. School regulations, so you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone. I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your BS, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaido. I will end this killing game. And to give Kaido's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise. Yeah, we're not going to let anyone else die. Who's even going to play that game anymore? It's already over. Okay.
Well, actually, perhaps.
They're so cute. Fidget, fidget. My
She said, won't that take longer than a chapter, a month? No. Well, I smother you with hugs and kisses. Put your tongue away. And wait for me at home. What's going on? We're still talking? Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard. We don't want to just go away. By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time. It's only like 4 or 5 people left. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light. Show it to me. What did you just do?
Could it be?
Has a special effect. You'll remember soon. Yikes. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. Don't talk to me, y'all. And then Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had to accept the reality that Kaido was gone. And not just Kaido, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing even closer to discovering the true mastermind. The killing game will never end. Never, ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple. That's just simple supply and demand. Girl.
Despair.
Girl, nobody want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Later that night, I found myself standing in... Okay. Yep. But still, I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing? They're never going to let me just... stop, are they? They're never gonna let me stop. I love Danganronpa, but I mean, talk about this is the most I'm going to drag it game I ever know. Like, come on.
Hey,
So you came
Okay.
to
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry. For what? I was the one who drove Kaido into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
well,
Are you feeling lonely? Huh?
hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaido is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. Only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaido. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaido. Grateful, yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad and lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. So you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
My friends are my hope. Not this. Gotta say the best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. Where is Kibo? Committing a murder? Setting one up? They all gave us their hope. I think that's what it said. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaido.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
He just be talking quotables.
Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Because, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Not Shuichi, the only one working out.
Hey! No fair, Kaito.
Brother.
Hey.
By the way, what? By the way, what? What? What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went? He sleep. I don't think a robot really needs to do any training, but the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too. He minded his business, okay?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
What?
And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
Be the mastermind.
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is that silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juvenile.
Can I upgrade? What is he doing?
And I will destroy it.
Period. Oh. Five members left. crazy. Galactic jacket. That's messed up. That's messed up. Clear chapter 5. Lord, that took me 3 hours. Yes, I want to save it. Because I would not be doing it again. I promise you that. All right. Overwrite? Yeah. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. Hold on. My name is Makoto. I don't have any talents or anything. I'm just a regular teenager. What?
This boring-looking person is me. See? Even the way I look isn't. Getting into an elite school like this is just the start of my bad luck. I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations or the teachers' lectures. I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom. At home, my parents are... Honestly, I'm fed up.
I think I'm about to cut it.
I want to run away from my daily life. I want to run away and just forget all this. I want to run away and run away and run away and run away and run away. But I'm okay. I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to. That's why I'm gonna be okay. Thanks for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with. Thanks for the strength to keep going. I'll keep on rooting for you. So please keep trying your best. And one day, I'll...
He is a wrecking shop. What happened? The school building blew up. Hey, over there. I turned my head to where Maki was pointing. Girl. Oh, wow. This graphic is beautiful. He do not care. What are you doing? You're flying. Is it magic? I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. We need to hurry up and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't. How do we stop him? We have to talk to him. We can come tell him to come down or whatever they said. It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard and try to get his attention. Yeah, you're right. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, we ran to the center of the courtyard. They're not going to let me... Listen. Oh, my back is aching. I have to get off, y'all. I just wanted to verify that everything was good. They're not stopping. We're in chapter 6. I saved it. I saved it, and if I didn't save it, Lord, so help me God. I have to get off of here. Okay, yeah, it's not letting me. I'm stopping. I'm stopping, guys. Watch this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I believe I saved it. I hope I saved it. And that's all I can say. Like, I've been on here forever and my back is killing me. So we're going to go ahead and get off right here. I want to thank you all for coming to my stream today. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I was skipping and getting a little frustrated. It's because they just drag this game out. It could be such an excellent game, but they drag it out so much. It's like, ugh, come on. But the story be cool. That's the problem. Anywho, again, I want to thank y'all for coming to my stream. I have not eaten yet, so I'm about to go get something to eat. It's late where I'm at. So, I will catch y'all in the next one. Go follow me on YouTube at Nini Played It. Go follow me on Twitter at NeedyPlayed to know when I go live. I always tweet when I go live. And follow me on TikTok. And that is it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. If you haven't eaten anything, go eat something good like I am. All right. Peace out, y'all. Pray that I really saved it, because I don't know we'll ever see this game again if I didn't. All right. Bye, y'all.
You don't know about real loss, because it only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. And don't you ever dare to love anybody else.